So I went and accepted Christ, but I only did it out of fear, not out of the joy of Christ. 10th grade year was the year I met Emma, right there. She came and taught in one of my classes about like what kind of character you are or something. Me and Emma were opposites. But at the end she was like, hey, if y'all want to come laser questing, you know, you should come. And I like laser questing, but I usually wouldn't have done it if I didn't know them, and I didn't know Emma. And so I made one of my friends come laser questing with me, and Emma and Chris and all the old PACE team members. And my friend was like, Sarah, you got these foreign people taking you to laser quest, and you might not come back. I was like, oh, it's okay. And so we went laser questing, and then after laser quest, she told me about like refuge and small group, and she's like, hey, you should come. And I was like, oh, okay. I was scared, but I went, and she kept asking me, and she would take me and pick me up on Sunday mornings at 7 o'clock in the morning with a smile on her face every time, 7 o'clock every Sunday. And we would go to church like a cute little family, because I never had a family to go with, so I was like my family to go to church with. And so we started going to church a lot. I would go to Refuge and Sunday church, and I would listen to the messages, but I still wouldn't really get anything out of it. It would go like in one ear and out the other, because I wanted to learn, but I didn't grasp what anything was. I didn't get it still, and I still didn't really understand why I couldn't just live for me and why I had to drop everything just to live for Jesus. It just wasn't in me. And when my junior year came around, it wasn't really that exciting, but I did start like partying again and getting into that bad stuff until like 5 of our kids from school died last year. It was ridiculous. They were just, I don't know what was happening. And once again, I got scared and I ran back to Jesus, and which isn't for the right thing again, but I did it. And so I started going to church again, and then this offer for Haiti came up, and I went to Haiti, and it just put a huge impact on my life. I can't even like stress how huge it was. And it's really hard to explain to my friends like what it was like, because it was so huge. To see the people go through what they go through every day and still live so strongly for Jesus is beyond me. And if you aren't with God, by the time you get there, you're definitely with Him when you leave. I remember going in there, I almost didn't want to go because I was just not with God. And then I just told myself in the hotel the night before we went to Haiti, I just started praying. I was like, okay, do what you want to do with me, but I don't know what I'm going to get out of this. And so it was a huge impact on my life. It totally turned it around. And now, here I am. It's my senior year, and Brett told you I got baptized the other Wednesday. It was pretty awesome. I definitely get made fun of reading my Bible in my English class a lot, but it's okay. A lot of my friends don't get why I'm doing what I'm doing. A lot of my friends aren't for Jesus, and they like to party, and they don't get why I don't party. And they do get mad sometimes why I reject going and drinking and partying with them. They think I'm on a Jesus high, and they're just waiting for me to get off, but hopefully one day they will understand what like this life is really about. And I do have some pretty awesome friends as well that come to church, and they really get it, and they like to talk about scripture with me till like 4 in the morning. It's ridiculous. But I'm just really hoping that God can use me to help my other friends that aren't on board with God yet, to like show them that this is the way to go, and that I'm not just on this Jesus high, and they don't need to party, they don't need to go to Haiti. It's just, I really hope they get where I'm coming from one day. and they don't need to run back to Jesus out of the fear of hell like I did. And Revelations 12:11 says, "We overcome Satan by remembering the blood Christ shed on the cross and by our testimony." And that's my story. Thanks for listening.